Hey everybody, Ryan here at eTrailer. Today on our 2020 Toyota RAV4, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the K-Source Universal Fit Towing Mirror, which is also sold as a set. Whenever we use a towing mirror, it's really going to help expand our field of view. And that can really be useful whenever we're making a lane change, maybe backing up into a tight parking spot, or just wanting to keep a closer eye on what's going on behind us. So to give you an example on how much more ground we're able to cover, so you can see I'm visible in our towing mirror, but not in our factory mirror. However, if I take a few steps closer to our trailer, I'll disappear out of that towing mirror and become visible in our factory mirror. That's really going to help eliminate any of those blind spots as well. Now, one of the big questions we get asked all the time in regards to universal fit towing mirrors is if you're going to have any noise or vibration, especially at higher speeds. Let's be honest with you, this fits really well, and even if I move it around, you can see it moves our whole factory mirror around with it, so really don't see that giving you any issues at all. Even with our towing mirror in place, we're still able to adjust our factory lens. Be able to go up and down and side to side. And I will say there's a little bit of contact there at the very end of each sweep, but we're still able to maintain all those typical sweet spots that we would usually use. And let's say for whatever reason we needed to fold our mirrors in, say maybe if we're parked on the side of the street or something like that, we're still able to do so, get them completely in there without any contact at all. And whenever we hit our blinker, we're still able to see it pretty good on our mirror here. That way we're still able to maintain that safety feature. So one thing I do really like about this mirror is how it actually secures to our factory mirror. It's going to have these ratcheting straps which really take out a lot of that slack and keep everything nice and tight. And we're not going to have to worry about it scratching up the paint either. And that's because the bottom portion of the strap is actually made from rubber, as well as this boot here. So that's going to keep your paint from getting damaged. So overall, out of all the universal fit towing mirrors that I've put on RAV4s, I will say I'm most impressed with this one. It fits really nice and snug, allows us to make all of our adjustments. Not going to have to worry about any of that contact if you fold our mirror in. So just a universal mirror that you really can't go wrong with. And what's even better, since it is universal, chances are pretty good if you happen to have another vehicle in the household, this is probably going to work with it too. And if that's the case, not a huge deal to switch them around all the time if you want to. That's because they are so easy to put on and take off. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and put one on together now. So to get the mirror on, we're just going to take it and push it flat against our factory housing here. Find a good spot. We'll hold it in place with one hand and move around to the other side. From there, we can take our straps, and the little buckle there is going to go underneath that opening. So these will kind of just clip in there together. I like to kind of get both of them started. It's somewhat loose, but keeping the mirror in place, that way you can kind of adjust it and get everything where you want it. Then you can simply just take the slack out and ratchet these straps down. That way you get your mirror nice and snug. And if you picked up a set, you'd simply just repeat this same process over on the other side. And that'll finish up our look at and our installation of the K-Source Universal Fit Towing Mirror on our 2020 Toyota RAV4.